Hi guys, Dr. Allie here with the Goodtimer team. If you have more than one child, then I imagine you'll be able to relate to the sentiment that siblings fight. We expect this from them. It's part of an average developmental trajectory in families with more than one kid. And despite that knowledge, if you're anything like me, it's so distressing, especially with the hitting. And it's like, even if you know which kid's the instigator, it feels so dysregulating to see your offspring like engaging in that kind of interaction. So the biggest trick for me that I hope might work for you too, grounded in positive psych, is to do our best to rebrand fights, like think about them in a different way. So instead of it being like, here we go again, why is this happening? This is so incredibly stressful. Take a deep breath and try to say, okay, this is an opportunity to teach my kids skills. Maybe not right in this moment when their emotions are on high, but we are going to refer back to this moment and they are going to learn from it, right? So skills, what kind of skills? Emotion regulation skills, conflict resolution skills, right? Kids are fighting as they're like individuating from like similar identities, right, into their own people who happen to be from the same family. And so we can support that growth by teaching skills to prevent fights and diffuse fights once they've started during moments of calm, okay? So, first of all, if a kid is hungry, or an adult is hungry or tired, they're more susceptible to being emotionally dysregulated, which can cause fights or make it harder for a kid to return to baseline after they're dysregulated, right? We want to be able to model both a calm outlook, and also when we can't get calm, we want to be able to model what it looks like to take a break, right? Because maybe next time, instead of hitting her brother, she'll say, I need a minute because like I can't be safe right now. Like my hands are not safe right now, right? So I'll be like, guys, I feel really frustrated right now that you're not listening to me, and I don't want to yell at you. And so I actually am going to go outside and get some fresh air right now. It's a good thing to show them that you need to do also. Also, in moments of calm, we want to try and understand why our kids tend to fight, right? Are they bored? Are they seeking attention? Are they jealous of each other? This might inform both the goals we help them set for themselves, right? Like to share more, and the goals that we set for ourselves as parents, maybe to reinforce cooperation with something like the Goodtimer, okay? The fighting is separate from them, right? They are not fighters, they are good kids, and the fighting is a separate entity that we're all tackling together. That's another nice way to reconceptualize it, right? There's nothing wrong with anybody. Fights happen, so how can we get ahead of them? And this is a really important point to not, so as to also not like villainize kids for this sort of normal developmental activity. A fun trick also is to catch your sibling doing something good. So let's say your sibling sets a goal to share better and they're sharing better. It's like the anti-tattle. It's like, hey, Mom, my brother just shared the toy with me. Isn't that great? Like, wow, that goes such a long way to celebrate each other's progress. Another way to get ahead of fighting is to help your kids collaborate through play, right? Create a scavenger hunt for them. Suggest they build a fort together, put on a play with puppets, something that they have to work together to achieve. And mid-fight, listen, you want to take breaths. You want to decide if it's safe enough for you to distance yourself and let the kids handle it, or if they need you to intervene. You want to act as a conflict resolution coach. If emotions are raging, give it time. Ask the kids to flip their Goodtimers, help them calm down, help them articulate or find the source of conflict and brainstorm solutions if that's even still relevant. Sometimes they don't even remember. And as independently as possible, try to get them to work it out. However, especially toward the beginning of this sort of shift in how we manage fighting between siblings, we do need to be somewhat involved. Consistency is incredibly important as well. So be consistent in using your good timer to reinforce positive behaviors, right? This way there is a strong connection between positive actions and earning incentives, which in time will motivate siblings to get along better. Check out the article for more. Good luck.